There's a heavenly realm called, I think it's Nimanarati Devas, one of the higher sense realm planes of rebirth in the Deva realm. And their quality, one of the qualities they're known for is being able to just create phenomena, create things, create things, material things, and at least find material things in their realm, just by thinking about it. So whatever they think on with an intention to manifest, they can just spontaneously manifest these different things. And so, it's just kind of remembering the power of suggestion, the power of the mind. And I think we had an example of this in a symbolic way with the manifestation of donuts this morning. Lupa had the thought, and he very casually, and jokingly mentioned it, and all of a sudden donuts appeared. So I thought, well, maybe he spent some time up in that realm before coming back to Earth to be a monk. But, it's kind of we can use that and just, realize, all these kinds of things can happen in different realms. And also we can kind of apply it more metaphorically to our own lives, that just the power of thought. And even though probably I would venture to say none of us here actually has the ability to manifest things into material form just by thinking about it, we certainly manifest most of our reality and experience through thoughts. And that's why it's so important to just kind of look at the thinking process and particularly the underlying qualities that are informing our thoughts, and to see how powerful they are and how they really do manifest into a reality. It's like the teaching in one of the suttas in the Majjhima Nikaya on two kinds of thought. What we think about and ponder about frequently, becomes the nature of our mind. So by putting attention into that realm, to the thinking realm, with some sort of mental process going on, the more we do that, the more that's what the quality of our mind becomes. So if we spend a lot of time having angry thoughts, then the whole nature of our mind becomes colored in that way. Or if we spend a lot of time, indulging in sensuality, thinking about sensual thoughts, then that programs the actual quality of the mind, the nature of the mind, and reinforces that whole underlying tendency. Or if we put a lot into the thought realms based on anxiety or fear, imagining all the different horrible things that could happen, or just projecting ourselves into the future, what if this, what if that, I really should do this, I really should do that, then that also conditions the nature of our mind. So that the more we do that and the more we reinforce it with the thinking patterns, the more that becomes the nature of our reality. It just reinforces all of those tendencies. So it's really important to realize the power of thought and to turn it around. We were talking about this at tea time yesterday, turning it around so that when we catch ourselves doing that based on some sort of underlying state or underlying tendency, and move into proliferation, to catch ourselves at the point that we catch ourselves, see if we can kind of gently but firmly say, no, this is unwholesome, this isn't going to go anywhere to my benefit or to the benefit of anybody else. And to set it down and see if you can generate a wholesome thought. Because those are just as powerful as the unwholesome ones in terms of reinforcing the quality of our mind. So if we move towards a thought of patience or an image of kindness, generosity, and generate that as a thought formation in our mind, then that quality will also become the nature of our mind. And to just use that as our mindfulness practice as we go through the day. What's the quality of my mind? What are the nature of my thoughts? Are they useful? Are they not useful? Are they skillful? Are they unskillful? And to use that mindfulness to then create a thought formation that's going to be beneficial, wholesome, and lead in a direction towards peace. So I'll leave that for this morning's reflection.